cats there, but I don't really ever see big guy. Fluffy one. So he's very easy to spot. It's down that way to the left and another left. Then he'll be on the right. Christmas Day, about like 2:20 right now. I have to be back by 3:30 for dinner. It was gonna be about 2, but kept getting delayed. It was gonna be 3 for them because of the King's correlation doing some bullshit. It's got pushed back to 3:30. So, good for me. I don't really care about the king or royal family or anything. Just another tourist destination for people. Can't see it, but there's a bird in the sky. Pretty nice forest. One good thing about England is the trails. Very non-linear. You get on one, you can probably go to 3 others in the same walk. This walk was gonna be a lot longer as well. It would probably have been like a 2.5 hour walk. I'm having to cut it short. Just going my normal route. Probably go on the longer walk tomorrow. You'll see in a minute, but some people over there. It's like that white thing, the White House. It's being rebuilt, I think. I don't really know. They're adding on like a 3rd story. And it like towers over you when you're over there. So, yeah, it's quite windy out as well. So, I'm not going to be able to hear what I'm saying. Which kind of sucks, but so well. It's actually quite cold and I didn't bring any gloves, so I'm having to switch hands every once in a while. here's the newest swing. This is the first one I wouldn't trust. Like, there's been like 4 others at this point, and this is the first one that looks like a death trap. I would not trust that. That would even, I'm not even that heavy, but that would definitely drop my weight. Having to use kgs instead of pounds over here sucks. I don't really know how much I weigh in kgs, but I weigh almost like 90, 95 pounds. Whatever that is in kgs, I don't know. The way I walk is weird, so I bounce up and down, so it's probably gonna make all this footage look really crappy. It's not gonna be very smooth. I should have brought another battery, but oh well. This camera really doesn't do it justice when it's in wide, because this is genuinely massive. This bush is about 6 feet, so yeah, do with that what you will. I don't think anyone lives here at the moment either. After they started doing renovations, they just kind of did for now. Probably gonna have our first run with people. Hopefully first and last, but a lot of horses around here. And this is technically a horse and person trail. A lot of those around here. Holy crap, that's Yeah, last time I walked down here, there was another pretty big family. Not that big. It was like 2 grandparents, 2 parents, and their grandchildren. That's at least 15 people over there. So, and I'm probably gonna catch up to them. That's the worst part. They're probably microscopic on here. So. If I go on the trail, I'm gonna go on it. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be with the cats for like at least 20 minutes. So he's gonna get his food. I'm gonna go pet him. Maybe we'll even see short-haired and Whitey. Maybe they'll be curled up in the car again. My hands look red. Not gonna show where he lives exactly, but it's somewhere around here. We're gonna go that like just to the left here afterwards. This family's not here. I can't see him. But yeah, I'm gonna go down there. Alright, I'm gonna see the cat. Hopefully he's here. You guys in here? There's Whitey. Oh, there he is. There's big guy. What's up, big guy? What's up, buddy? How you been? Wet food, big guy. Put the camera down. Since it's Christmas, I'm gonna give you the whole pack. Well, not the whole package immediately. You can have that. I'm gonna go put the rest of this in the container. It's Christmas. I don't think John's gonna care if I give him a bit of food. This one looks clean. Cleaner. Not clean too but it looks cleaner. I did just straight give him like the majority of that packet. Whoops. Here's like a sign. Don't feed the cats, but you know the owner, he doesn't particularly care as long as you're not like feeding him a lot. You just give him little treats occasionally. So I don't think he really cares. Yeah, there used to be 30 some, like, no, at the peak when we first got here and found them, there was about 27, I believe, we counted cats. Yeah, we tore 27 cats. Slowly but surely, well, originally we counted like 14. The number just slowly kept going up and up. Then eventually started going down, and we noticed a sign that said RSPCS is coming to get the cats. So we're like, oh no, the cat's are being taken. So I actually said bye to this guy. Oh, sorry, big guy. I actually said bye to him like at least 4 months ago because we thought he was gonna get taken. But nope, him, Whitey, short-haired, and the black one, because he's pure black, and he only shows up every like a month or so. I cannot get his bag open. But that's when we met the owner. Oh, okay, I'm not actually gonna put his full name in. But yeah, we met the owner. And pretty chill guy. His wife owned the house. At its peak, there was about 40 cats. She'd go into a nursing home, and he's been clearing it out, getting it ready for like something. We don't know what he's doing with it. He's definitely not gonna live in it because he has a house in Switzerland in Monaco. Dude's doing pretty well, so I don't really know what he's gonna do with this house. He doesn't care that we're here. He doesn't care if we pet him or anything. He even said that we can take Big Guy if we want. He doesn't really mind. So we haven't, as you can tell, this is still that house. But yeah, he did tell us we can take the big guy. This big guy. There's only one. Technically, he's the second, but yeah, we can take him if we catch him, which we could, but I just choose not to. Because he likes it here. Big guy is still. Big guy's a bit right there. Right there, big guy. Yeah, there you go. There, big guy. He's a good cat. I like him. You done, big guy? You wait, now you're done. Yeah, when he's done with us, he'll just walk off. So he's not that far. Like this kid, he's like maybe like 4 feet from me, but this camera makes it seem like it's so much farther. Like okay, maybe it's just a small screen, but on here, it really looks like he's more like 10 feet away from me. He's really not that far. You gonna jump up, big guy? Yeah, put you in your throne. Get something in your eye. There we go. Got it. Fist bump. Yeah. Right. Well, I'll see you later, big guy. And here's the trail we're gonna go on. It's not really a trail. Well, it is, but it's just straight to the road on the other side. It's a nice trail, especially at night. Like when it's getting pitch black, it's really nice. So I got like some of my best photos ever from the field. It's just through these tiny buildings. Hopefully there's no one else on it, because I don't really want to deliberately film anyone else. Like if I'm passing by, I'm fine, but damn, are they still on it? I saw someone. At least it looked like it. No, they just didn't close the fence. I remember they put up this fence and they said like, oh yeah, we're gonna put in animals and everything, but you'd be like, oh yeah, but it's all barricaded in. You're gonna see on the other side, there's a big open gate. Like any animal that would have been put in here can easily get out. Like it was really funny when he put up the sign, because like over there when you first come on, you're like, oh okay. Then you get to the other side and you're just wondering why. Because I've walked here for months now at this point, like almost every day, and there's never been a single animal in here. There's animals over there, all over there. There's animals like cows, horses, a bunch of them. Not always, but there is definitely sometimes. But sometimes there definitely is. But like, there's some over there right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those, horses right now. Probably can't see them, but they're over there. 1, 2, 3. 1 or 2 more. But yeah, it's a really nice field. Especially when there's no one on it. It's really nice because the sun's setting and everything. It's really nice. I really like it. Probably the one spot I'm gonna miss when I leave the UK. That's not really saying much, but yeah, one of the few things I'm gonna miss is this trail. I really should have brought gloves. Oh, there's only 3 horses over there today. I know he has like 4 or 5. So, I wonder where the other ones are today. Yeah, for Christmas, I'm saying this like it was a few days ago. This is like a few hours ago when we were unwrapping presents. We got a shirt. Now, I appreciate the gesture, since because I do like Japan and I'm learning Japanese and everything. But I got a shirt. I've never read Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't ever plan on reading or watching it, but yeah, I got a Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not pronouncing anything right today. Yeah, you know the series I'm talking about, Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I got a shirt of it. I like Chainsaw Man a lot, but I like a lot of series a lot, but that's not one of them. That is not one of them. I also got a cat noodle shirt, which is also quite nice. This is a cat at a ramen shop eating noodles. That one is quite nice. But yeah, when I got it, God, you could. I think I accidentally let my smile just fade away. It was crazy. I do appreciate the gesture though. Last year she got me a Mount Fuji shirt that literally just says random things. So like bird, mountain, moon, sky. Not sky. It says something other random stuff. Like literally, it had no meaning. I even looked up since I'm still a beginner. Like, does this mean? It doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. It was really funny. You'd think a shirt with Mount Fuji on it would have, Mount Fuji below it, but it doesn't. Didn't even have mountain, I don't think. So. Yeah. Oh, they didn't close this one either. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All this. And you got that. So that's cool. Another road. Yeah, got some Christmas money as well. That's gonna go towards some other presents. The main one I'm gonna buy is a flashlight, since I do like going on night walks. They're nice, but when I'm on the road or I'm going through the forest and I can't see shit, I need something to see. So, and my phone light's really crappy. So, need something with a bit more power, a few more lumens. So I'm just gonna go with the Convoy M21H. Good afternoon. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the Convoy M21H. Quite nice, I think. I hope. I was not expecting some bike just come up behind me. That was so unexpected. God, I don't want to get back and it's just starting the King's Speech. That would be awful. I should have gone the slightly longer route. That would have been a lot better. But too late. Way too late. Well, not really. There's another route I can go. So I think I'll just go that way. It'll add in like maybe 10 minutes. Not like 5 minutes, but it's more than nothing. I do like the countryside. Very pretty. never lived in the city. I've lived pretty much everywhere but the city. So, yeah. The longest I stayed in the city was a week during COVID. I had to stay in London because of, not 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks. Because of COVID. It was run by some mafia. So that was cool, but yeah, some woman, she went for a smoke break, left your like 5-year-old and like a few month old baby in there. And then the 5-year-old got out. I think it was like 3 actually. 3-year-old, he got out of the room because it wasn't like bolted or anything. So he just opened the door, started screaming, and it's his mom is like 2 flights down, outside smoking. So yeah, some interesting things happen. One more horses over there. Probably can't see them. They're over there. Yeah. It's like, it can be another thing. It can be like completely light out here. The second you get to here, it's like pitch black. Sometimes it's, can't. I don't know why I get jumpy at those things. Like I'm not scared of them or anything. They're just sudden. Yeah, I hope to be out of this country by next summer. Yeah, next summer. Because I'll graduated with a BTech 1 or whatever it's called in digital media. Have my useless ass they're just useless to me, my GCSEs. Because I don't really work anywhere, and I'm going to be getting my American transcript instead. And that's basically what I'm going to be using, because I'm not going to university in this hellhole of a country. So they're literally just, yeah, I can do it. Whatever. So, because my college doesn't offer international GCSEs, which would be a bit more useful, but probably not that much more. But yeah, so I'm getting these useless GCSEs that I have to go to 6 hours worth of classes each week. Not bad, but like it's just kind of a waste of time. Well, the math is stuff I've done literally years ago. And well, English, my English is pretty shit. So yeah, that's actually pretty reasonable. I had to do mock. I would have already passed the math, but like English, I do need to do a bit better on, which is fine. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm probably going to be going to doing my family's friend in the States. Probably going to be going with him for a year. Good guy. Yeah, he'll be teaching me business and more business stuff and hands-on, because he owns a few apartment complexes. I know, landlord bad and everything, but yeah, he'll be teaching me how to renovate stuff. He has a few businesses that do quite well, so that'll be good. Afterwards, who knows? I'd like to go to Japan. I'd like to try and live in Japan for a bit. Don't know how that would go, or how it will go, but yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I've been learning since the summer, and I don't know why. Like a month ago, I just lost basically all motivation. I still do my daily Yankee, and I try and do as much reading and watching as I can. But for some reason, I just get so I'm just not motivated enough to do like 7 hours. I've only ever done 7 hours like once. It felt so good that I did that, but I've never done it again. I hope to do that like this week before I go back to school. But yeah, I try and get in 3 hours. But recently I've only been able to get like an hour, and I've been so disappointed in myself. It just makes me feel even worse. This downward spiral. I won't ever quit, but it's just sort of demotivating. Just doesn't feel like I made enough progress. It's probably because I'm comparing myself to other people too much. The main one is read this one Reddit post. When I read it first, it gave me so much motivation. But now I'm at the same point as when he got fluent. It just feels so demotivated. Like I'm not even N3. I know those ratings don't matter that much, but it's nice to have some sort of system to rate myself on. Like, I could probably pass the N5, like a mock of it, but at least, but yeah. I don't know where this lady's going. She's in the back, I don't want to go. But yeah, it's just, I just gotta work harder. I can't seem to lock in no matter how hard I try, which really sucks. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. Merry Christmas. Now, most dogs are pretty good around here. That was from hell. What the? Yeah, I just gotta lock in. I know one of these days it'll just click, because I have got the thing is I can tell I've gotten better. Like after once I get warmed up on reading, maybe like take like 5-10 minutes, I can actually do relatively well. So it's just about getting more vocab and learning more grammar. Really, kind of that's like it's the only thing that happens, but. Like, of course, you need those two things to improve. They're like basically the only thing in reading. But I've definitely noticed I've gotten better. One thing is it's hard to just take one material and just stick to it. Like I've gone between like very visual novels, and now I'm sticking with I forget what the name is called. Yeah, I switched between like 3 visual novels. I have on my phone I either read manga or a light novel. But yeah, I can't stick to something. The one bad part about reading on my phone is that I don't have a way at the moment, at least don't know of a convenient way to mine cards off of what I'm reading on mobile. So anytime I read something on mobile and I want some cards from it, I either take a screenshot, just look it up later, or go back through on my computer and hope I find all the ones I wanted. Also, I swear some of these frequency decks are just straight up wrong, because I see some words in different pieces of media that's supposedly not as common, like it's a 3,000 common word, but I see it more often than the majority of like top 1.5 thousand most common words. Like, I feel like I'm not seeing enough of the common words I learned. in the Kaishu 1.5K, like at max I probably encountered like half of them in all the things I've watched and read, even though they're supposedly super common. I don't know if I'm just hovering over them or if I just don't really know. More farces. Really got quite a few here. More in the distance over there. What time is it? It's almost off. I'll be back on time. Perfect. He's not that far. This camera keeps on putting him way too far. You can't see it out. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. Hands are red. I'm almost home, so it doesn't really, it's fine. Yeah, there's not any abandoned buildings around here that I could really explore. At least not any that I know of. Well, there's technically one, and it's really boarded up, and the homeless, I don't know who, but somebody has come and knocked all the cameras off of it. Because it had a really big camera. One of those government surveillance ones on it. It's gone. It's been gone for a while. Gonna be having turkey, gammon, not roasted, we're having roasted potatoes, not mashed, Brussels sprouts. Yeah, my parents followed Jamie Oliver's recipe, at least one of them, and I mean it's turned out good. I mean the turkey looks juicy and everything, but my dad decided he didn't want to get underneath the skin. So only the skin is seasoned. So that's fun. Every time I see how my parents season things, I always think back to that image or video, I forgot what it was. Just white people seasoning. Because I try and season my food, but like none of my other family does. Like my aunts, they hate seasoning a lot. Like they can't stand a lot of seasoning. They can stand a little bit, but not a lot. So it's like crazy. Yeah, the worst part about my college is that I only talked to like 3 people, uh, and 2 of them are leaving. Like one of them basically just never came in, and I don't think they're coming back. The other one figured that this isn't for them and has decided they're not coming back after Christmas. So I'm down to one person, which definitely sucks. Yeah, one of them ended up in the hospital. The one that didn't come in very often. I don't know if I already mentioned that. Damn, my hands are so cold. I can barely move my fingers. That wasn't a very... Yeah. I can barely move my thumb. Damn. Damn. Yeah, if I do get a strap for this thing, I'm definitely gonna get a head strap because looking at videos for like Shy, Piston, or Poison, or Gift Gas is Gift Gas. I don't remember, I know he's called Poison a lot. Their videos, they have head cams and head straps, and it just feels a lot more lively than having a chest mount. Like this is a bit, I'd say this is even a bit better than a chest mount because I have a bit more freedom. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I'm not filming this road.